Sarah was the only woman of Ibrahim's people to believe in Allah. She afterwards became his wife. She stood by her husband all the time when calling his people to Allah. When Ibrahim, peace be upon him, realized that no other than his wife and his nephew, Lot, was going to believe in his call, he decided to immigrate to a city called Ur, and another called Haran, and then departed for Palestine with them. After Palestine, Ibrahim, peace be upon him, arrived in Egypt. Sarah had not borne any children. Ibrahim, peace be upon him, had aged, and his hair was gray after many years spent in calling people to Allah. Sarah thought she and Ibrahim were lonely because she could not have a child. Therefore, she offered her husband her servant Hajar in marriage. Hajar gave birth to her first son Ismail, when Ibrahim was an old man. Time passed. Hajar and Ismail traveled to Mecca, and Sarah remained alone with Ibrahim. The Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was waiting for guests to have food with him. He loved having guests and always welcomed them. He offered them fresh water, good yogurt, and delicious food. Travelers loved our Prophet Ibrahim, for he was generous, good, and polite. One day, 3 stout, young guests came to our Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. He welcomed them, and rejoiced at their coming. He went quickly and brought a calf, slaughtered it, grilled it, and offered it to them. There were some customs at that time, among which was that the guest should cut the food offered to him. If he refused the food, he refused entertainment and bore malice against the entertainer. If the guest ate the food, friendship would take place between him and the entertainer. Our Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, offered the grilled calf to his guests. Now, a wonderful thing happened. The guests refrained from eating the food, so Ibrahim was afraid of those guests. Did the guests bear malice against Ibrahim? No, they did not. That is because the guests introduced themselves to him, saying, "We're Allah's angels. Allah sent us to punish the people of Sodom." Our Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was sad for them. He tried to push away the punishment from the people of the villages. He thought that the people would come back to reason. "The Prophet Lot is at the village," explained Ibrahim. "We know that," replied the angels. To remove the sadness from Ibrahim's heart, the angels gave him good news of a pious son. The angels gave Sarah glad tidings of the birth of a son, Ishaq. She could hardly believe the news. As a barren old woman, the news seemed to her too good to be true. Our Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, tried to discuss with the angels about the people of Lot. However, the angels said to him, "Ibrahim, turn away from this. Surely, the order of your Lord has come." Ibrahim, peace be upon him, kept silent. Then the angels went to the people of Sodom to punish them. What is the story of the people of Sodom? What is the story of our Prophet Lot alayhi salam? We will mention that in next video, inshallah.